I never imagined a slow, ordinary Friday night would turn into a breaking point in my marriage. Emma had invited a few friends over. Just a small hangout, she'd said with a shrug. I was exhausted from work, craving a quiet evening, but I stayed. It was our home, after all, and being present mattered to me, even if I stayed in periphery. The house buzzed with laughter, clinking glasses, and bursts of music drifting from the living room. I sank into the sofa with a beer, trying to fade into the background noise. That's when I noticed it. Emma drifting a little too close to one of her friends, Jake. They leaned in, sharing a private joke, their faces so close their breaths likely mixed. I tried to dismiss it. Maybe I was misreading things. Then it happened. She kissed him. Not a quick joke peck. Not an accidental brush. A real kiss. Long enough that you couldn't deny the intention behind it. And worse, it was being filmed for a TikTok challenge she apparently thought would be hilarious. My stomach dropped. My jaw clenched. Time seemed to freeze. Their friends laughed behind the phone, thinking it was harmless. But I knew exactly what had just cracked inside me. Emma turned toward me, still smiling, eyes bright with mischief, oblivious, or pretending to be, of the storm she just kicked open in my chest. "Relax," she said with a wave. "It's just a joke. Don't be so sensitive." A joke. My wife, the person I trusted the most, kissed another man and called it humor. It wasn't the kiss itself that gutted me. It was a casual dismissal. The message beneath it. The insult hidden under the word funny. I stood slowly and put my beer down. Rage wanted to claw out of me to explode, but years of learning to stay calm held me steady. I needed clarity, not chaos. Emma noticed my change and tilted her head. "What's wrong?" she asked lightly, though uncertainty flickered behind her eyes. I let a breath out, slow and controlled. "Wrong," I echoed quietly. "Emma, do you understand what you just did? That wasn't a joke. That was crossing a line we agreed belongs to us alone." Her smile faltered. The room tightened. The laughter died as everyone sensed a shift. Emma's mouth opened, ready to brush it off, but I stepped in first. "Don't explain it away. A joke doesn't humiliate or hurt someone. What you did, kissing him like that in front of everyone, wasn't funny. It was disrespectful." Silence swallowed the room. Her friends exchanged uncertain looks, suddenly unsure of the script they thought they were part of. They expected me to laugh, to shrug it off, but my calmness, my absolute control, threw them completely off balance. Emma pressed her fingers to her mouth, a nervous habit I rarely saw. "It was just a TikTok thing," she stammered. "People do these silly challenges all the time." I shook my head. "It's not about the trend. It's about trust, boundaries, the commitment we promise each other. You cross a line and wrapped in the word joke." My voice was steady, almost surgical, cutting through the excuses she was trying to cling to. She swallowed. "You're overreacting," she whispered. I leaned forward slightly. "No, you don't get to decide that. You made a choice, and that choice is weight. We can laugh at harmless things, but this wasn't harmless." She looked around the room for support, but I had already claimed a moment. The silence pressed down from all sides. Finally, her shoulders slumped. Her bravado cracked. I didn't mean to hurt you," she murmured, barely audible. "I thought it would be funny." "Funny for who, Emma?" I asked quietly. "Because it wasn't funny for me, and that matters. Your amusement doesn't cancel the disrespect." Her eyes glistened. The defensiveness faded, replaced by something rawer, understanding. The realization finally hit, not just because of my reaction, but because everyone there had seen exactly what she tried to downplay. I softened my voice. "I'm not trying to punish you. I want you to understand. If we don't deal with this honestly, it's going to grow into something worse." She twisted her fingers in her lap. "I get it," she whispered. "I didn't think it through. I didn't think about how you'd feel." I reached for her hand gently. "Then remember this. Love isn't only laughter and fun. It's respect. It's knowing your actions affect the person you promise your life to." She nodded slowly, a quiet surrender, a promise to do better, not in words, but in the way her posture softened and her gaze steadied. We left the room together moments later, not as opponents, but as two people facing a truth most couples ignore. Her joke cracked the surface, but the calm honesty between us rebuilt something stronger. I learned that night that love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it's a quiet, steady voice that forces the people you care about to see their mistakes clearly and choose to change.